That's right. A daily go getter missing, baby. No if, ands, and maybes. Crazy. And it's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. Left lane, you must be insane to be going that fast and ain't getting no. Yo, and everything is gonna be alright. We do this on a Thursday night, throwback Thursday. Hey, it feels kinda good today. It's a little rough in the beginning, but it's that way, and everything is gonna be okay. Yo, right now, and this note, this last day. Yo, Daily Go Get 'Em is a show, baby. And today, on this throwback Thursday, let's get real about relationships Thursday. We are talking about sloppy seconds or worse. I started to say sloppy seconds are better. But basically what we're talking about tonight is when you really wanted to get with somebody for a long time, but for whatever reason, things weren't going right between the two of y'all. Maybe they just weren't giving you a shot. They overlooked you, but you watched them give everybody a shot. Oh, dang, you got with him and him too? Yo, he gets with you? Work. Woo. Yeah. So after you've watched the whole soldier parade of cats get with her, finally she ready to give you your shot. Are you taking it? Are you faking it? Are you making it last forever? Forever, forever. Well, what's it going to be? And you know, this is a real situation. Many people have had to wait for the one that they love while watching them love everybody else while you chilling in the friend zone, trying to act like you ain't really trying to get with them. You know that you was waiting. Word. Well, we're going to talk about it tonight, Throwback Thursday, because it could have been all the way back in the day since something like that happened to you. It could have been all the way back in your teenage years, baby. But we're going to address it tonight. Everything is going to be all right. A brother from another mother, Norris Hill. Sit back, relax, and chill. Do your thing. Yo, we got skills. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it. Emily. And T. Carrie Wright, morning, noon, and night. It's always a pleasure to see my peoples going right dead in your sight. And Robin Ming, my big sis, doing a thing. Gives you something like a queen for a king. I thought you knew. All right, y'all, let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this your daily, the daily go get a business show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well then you just say Omar with the R. It is the Daily Go Get a Business Show. All up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should. And I hope that y'all feeling like real men and women should too. On this Throwback Thursday, let's get real about relationships Thursday. And we're talking about sloppy seconds or worse. Sloppy seconds or worse. Have you ever had to take sloppy seconds? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, by the time we get older, what should I say? By the time we get to a certain age, we ain't even second. There ain't no second and no sloppy seconds, thirsty thirds, filthy fourths. No, ain't none of that. I mean, but this is not about how many partners the one that you love and want to be with has been with. This is about what you have witnessed, who you have witnessed the one that you love and want to be with while you was waiting. She put you on the show. He put you on the back burner while you had to see him go through Ike like Tina Turner. And it happens. Sometimes people don't like each other. Like two people aren't always on the same page in the beginning of things. Sometimes you ain't feeling a person when they're younger. You ain't feeling them. Sometimes somebody ain't feeling you when you're younger. They wasn't you, and sometimes it ain't even when you all that young. There's just a time in your life when you ain't that superstar. So you might agree, like, okay, well, since we can't get it popping that way, but we can still be friends. I like you as a person. So I'm going to like sort of love you from afar, but I'm going to act like I ain't even really paying attention. Look at me over here chilling in the friend zone. Chilling in the friend zone. I'm chilling in the friend zone. I'm leaving you alone. I ain't even worried about what's going on. Yo, that shit is crazy. She got with this motherfucker. He's a straight bitch ass sucker. But I guess that's what she like. But I'm gonna be here right now. I'm gonna be on the side, right? Everything's gonna be okay. No, she got with the boy Jay. Damn, that nigga used to be dirty. Crackhead motherfucker, stinking ass nigga. Well, he cleaned his life up, and I guess she gave him a chance. What the fuck? What about me? What about us? What about us? Yeah. So you've watched the whole parade. The whole parade. Everybody, everybody got their turn. I'm not saying that she or he was a hoe. What I'm saying is, while you were sitting in the background, hoping that one day you would get a shot, you had to watch everybody else get their shot. And maybe you feel some type of way about it. And I can't blame you for feeling some kind of way about it. So now, finally, when all of those business deals have fallen through, now she coming to use you as a resource. Yeah, sloppy seconds, baby. Her pool of suitors has dwindled down to you, brother, down to you, sister. Yeah, this is not speculation. You done seen their pick, their choice of man or woman. You've seen it. Now the question becomes, do you want to be a part of this thing? It's not always easy for somebody to get with somebody that they've seen be in a relationship with somebody, but it actually happens every day. People that you've gone to school with, grew up with, knew from the neighborhood, and you always wanted to get with them. And now here's your chance, your big chance. Facebook did that for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Back in the late 2000s. Back in the late 2000s, 2009. That's when I got on Facebook in January 2009. So I know it was popping in 2008. Some people was on in 2007. I had never really heard of Facebook in 2007. Anyway. Or had I? I don't know. It was all about MySpace 2006 for me. 2006, 2007. Anyway, around 2009, 2010, when Facebook was popping. Well, a lot of people who had wanted to be with people from high school, from college, people were rekindling old relationships and old flames and all that shit. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, they may not have been able to get with somebody that they wanted to get with in high school, that they wanted to get with in college, that they wanted to get with at their old job and all of that. And you saw who they was fucking with. You saw who they got with. You saw who they was rocking with. You saw them. You know what I mean? Like, could you get with a girl that you seen hug and kiss another man right in front of your face, nigga? Could you do it? It ain't, for some people, it ain't all that easy. It ain't all that easy. For me, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Like, if I've actually seen you do open displays of affection, more than likely, I'm not fucking with you. I need you fresh. Like I don't know. Like she kissed I seen her kiss another man. God forbid. I know one thing for sure. If I see you fuck another dude, there's no way. I'm not even trying to hit. Then I don't know. Maybe I'm proved that way, but I couldn't do it. Ansel Jones, my brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling? Nars Hill says, I ain't got no money. I'm not like those other guys you hang around. it's kind of funny because they always seem to let you. The lyrics, baby. The lyrics. Yeah. But on some real shit. It ain't, you know, sometimes it's not sweet like that. But there are people who do it. And I'm not going to be hard on them or say that they stupid or nothing like that. You want what you want. And some people have what it takes in order to endure waiting for a long time to get what they want. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it out there and say this. A person that will wait years or decades to get what they want is a dangerous person. You're not dealing with your regular run-of-the-mill life is too short type of person. You're talking about somebody that will be standing over you in your darkest time. You know what I mean? Like, with some road runner shit, I told you I was going to get your ass. The coyote said, I told you I was going to get your ass one day. It's time, baby. It's time. It's time. It's time. Throwback Thursday, baby. But for real shit. You know, some people can do it. You know, they will play the friend role, fall back into the friend zone, maybe even get other girls and double date with the person that they really want to be with, trying to be a friend, but really on surveillance. But they waiting in the wings, waiting to get theirs, baby. Waiting to get theirs. What y'all know? Huh? What y'all know? Sloppy seconds or worse. Could you? I need y'all to talk to me tonight. Could you be with somebody who you have seen be with somebody's? Could you? I know that it can be done. You know how I know? Because I've seen, you know, that one nigga fall in love with the community chick. You listen. I listen. We go. It's Throwback Thursday. Let's not act stupid. Okay, that's all I ask. Let's not play stupid. Y'all know as well as I know that there was always one girl that hung around a group of guys, and she was fucking them all. And you know what the crazy thing about this was? That chick was not called a hoe by none of them dudes she was messing with. None of them dudes that was running through her. All of the dudes in the crew done been with her. Matter of fact, they be like, yo, such and such need to get some ass. Yo, tell Tara. Yo, tell Tara to come over. We gonna, this nigga, he needs some pussy. Yo, tell Tara to come over. She Tara. Yo, man, you know, listen, man. Pete, I need you to help Pete out. Come on, Tara. Ain't no, listen, this is just us. Yo, get with Pete. Hook Pete up. Tara would do that shit. And that's why Tara never got called a hoe. Because everybody liked Tara. She was a community hoe. When you couldn't get no ass from nobody else, you could call Tara. She was cute. Or definitely not ugly. But she was everybody's girl. And that was all good until one of them niggas actually fell in love with Tara. And it always happened. One of them cats fell for Tara. Or Tamara. Or Rhonda. Or Sharon. Or Titi. Or Kiki. Yes, they fell for Kiki. Out of all them 7 niggas, Pete went and fell for Kiki. Thing is, Kiki might not have really liked Pete that much. She gave him some ass anyway. Or hit him off, whatever, you know what I mean? Cal Chamberlain, me favor. Cal Chamberlain, me favor. Cal Chamberlain, me favor. Thanks for coming on through. I missed you for a couple of days. Glad that you're back. Hey. Emily said, I haven't seen such, but I have heard about a situation like that. So you're speaking some truth now. Come on now. Come on. Kiki. Pete fucked around and fell in love with Kiki. The rest of the crew like, all right, Pete go with Kiki. But the rest of the crew would still call Kiki over. Like, I mean, I know you and Pete, you know what I mean? I mean, Pete, my man and all that. But listen, Kiki, I just need you to listen. Pete ain't got to know. Just come over here and, you know what I mean? We gonna do what we do. You just keep that between me and you. And Kiki gonna do that shit. And that's why Kiki never got called a hoe. You know when Kiki got called a hoe? When Pete found out that Kiki was fucking around with Rock. You fucked Rock? Kiki like, well, you know, we used to mess around, but you know, no, I mean recently, Kiki. Like, where was you Saturday? I kept calling you. You know, this is days before cell phone. I kept calling you. You said you were supposed to be home. And you wasn't home because I came around and knocked on your door. Your mom said that you wasn't here. You wasn't there. Now Pete got his feelings hurt. You like, man, you fucking Kiki. I knew I shouldn't fuck around with Kiki. She ain't nothing but a hoe. She fucked all them niggas. Well, you knew that before you got with Kiki. Kiki hit off Rock, Dave, Steve, Skeet, Bone, and Black. Rock, Dave, Skeet, Bone, Black. Tyrone. I need a 7th name. She. Rock, Dave, Bone, Skeet. Rock, Dave, Bone, Skeet. Ty. She. Who I miss? All right, Mike. But I had enough. All right. But now his feelings are hurt. But he took sloppy seconds. Actually, he had severance sevenths. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Sloppy seconds or worse. Sloppy seconds or worse. Could y'all, I'm gonna keep asking y'all, by the way, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We are talking about sloppy seconds or worse. Could you get with somebody and be with somebody that you have seen be with somebody else? Or do you need to be with somebody that you met from scratch? Now, I ain't talking about if your brother used to go with her or your boy used to go with her. I'm talking about when you can't lay claim. You like nobody can necessarily lay claim to the object of your affection, but you have seen them be with other. Listen, the bottom line is, could you be, ladies, could you be with a man that you saw, you know what I mean, throw the tongue down the throat of another woman? Like, yo, his ex, he used to grip up. And you was wishing it was you, but it wasn't you. It wasn't you, but you seen him throw his tongue down. He done licked the gums, the side of her cheeks. He done got under there. Whatever you call that thing. Yeah. Them ridges at the top of your mouth. You seen his tongue all in there. Nasty, passionate kiss. French kiss. French. Could that be your man? Could that be your man? I mean, a kiss could be a... Listen, man, you know back in the day, we used to kiss. Like, you don't see kissing like you used to see kissing back in the day. Back in the day, kissing. Like, listen, your whole face would be smelling like somebody's breath. Think about it. When we was back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, we kiss your whole face. A French kiss, you fuck around your eyebrows, yo. I ain't saying that a breath or his breath stink, but you can smell, yo. You need to go wash your face, homie. You need to go wash your face. Could you get with somebody who you saw do like that? You know, like when we was kids, we played spin the bottle. Like, here's my big chance. Here's my big French kiss debut. You spun the bottle. Hold on. Oh, it's my turn. It was your audition, baby. You was gonna get some more kisses after that. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is ooh. It don't matter who knows. It don't matter who sees. Sucré chez toi. What's going on, ma? Sucré JTX and Queen Danine Super. Queen Danine Super. Could you get with somebody who you have seen kiss somebody else? Like, you seen them. You seen them. You good? I'm saying you good? It ain't all that sweet for everybody. Ansel Jones says a military deployment was a reality show. Whoa. Emily Dunlap says, guess they trying to choke each other. Yeah, back in the day, you was trying to get that little dangly thing in the back of the mouth. It was a statement. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was every kiss begins with choke. Got your face ate. Carol Chamberlain says, nah, not happening. I feel you. Yes, I can dig that. Robbie Robin Ming says sloppy seconds is when someone you know screwed your friend. That's true. But as far as I'm concerned, sloppy seconds is anything that you see. Physical. Because one thing is for sure, you ain't have a first. See, if you meet somebody from somewhere else, it don't matter how many have come before you. You ain't bear witness to none of that. But if you have witnessed it, I don't care if they was a coworker, they used to be married, or they man or woman used to come pick them up. You seen them. Public displays of affection. You seen them. Okay. I see that we have a caller on the line. Caller with the last numbers 4828. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for calling in. What's on your mind this evening? What's good?
Hi, how are you?
Feeling like a real man should. And you.
I'm good. So the title of the show has me wondering, isn't everybody sloppy seconds for the most part?
Only when you see it.
I mean.
Everybody I messed with I was their first.
They first what? They first what?
Everything. First love, first sex, first kiss. You can tell. They was like babies.
What you talking about?
I'm saying I said everybody I ever got with, I was their first.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I feel like, are there really sloppy seconds? They can't really be sloppy seconds.
When you witness it is. It is.
Unless you go into a relationship of a brand new version and you've never done anything, then everybody's sloppy seconds.
Okay. But what we were actually talking about, especially in the beginning of the show, was when you have been shelved, friend zoned, all of that, and then they finally come around and give you your shot after you have witnessed everybody else get a shot. That was the premise of the show. I just saw it, I just saw it.
Okay, so you made up your own rules. Okay, I get it.
Well, I said sloppy seconds or worse,
So I guess, and I guess I have had sloppy seconds.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Where even if there are like a couple of people where I didn't necessarily see them with somebody or with a person, but I knew that they were with or had been with the person, or had a suspicion that they might have, messed around with somebody that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, well, until I find out for sure.
Well, but did you actually see them? Like, have you ever seen them with like doing PDA?
No.
Okay. Because that,
not that I can remember.
In my mind, that can change the whole scope of everything.
But I've seen somebody like flirting back and forth, and then suspected that they probably messed around, or heard, through a grapevine that they messed around.
I don't know. I'm talking about, you can suspect or even know that they've messed with somebody. But if I would imagine that if it was a situation where you actually wanted to be with them and they knew it, for whatever reason, y'all couldn't get it together. They wasn't really messing with you like that. You wasn't their cup of tea. They was trying to get over somebody else. Whatever the case may be, you had to ride the bench, but you watched everybody else get in the game. Now everybody else retired and shit. You know what I mean? Or became broadcast analysts and all of that shit. Now your veteran ass finally get a shot. You finally get a shot. They gonna give you a shot. Like, all right. I've tried the rest. Right. Now I'm ready for the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Okay, but what if I'm the person? What if I'm the person and the person that I'm with is the person who saw me doing PDA and stuff like that?
Okay, wait. Repeat that.
So, okay, you asked me if I had sloppy seconds or whatever. Like I saw the person, sloppy to the down, doing some level of PDA, and then I got with them afterwards. Mm-hmm. But what if I'm the person who was doing the PDA? Now, I've been in that situation before.
Oh, well then
I'm in that situation now where I'm the person who was doing PDA, and the person that I'm messing with they saw me, and now we mess around.
Okay, well, so he got sloppy seconds.
I mean, I guess, or I could adopt your philosophy, like, yeah, now I'm the first, but I guess so.
Okay, well, that's listen, everybody has to make their decision. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like if it was me, if I like straight seen it, like I'm talking about the PDA, I'm like, if I see you get tongue down and all of that, more than likely, I'm like I can hear a variety of things. Like, well, I heard that blah blah. People talk, but people talk falsely plenty of times. But when I see what I see, I can only think of one time when I've moved forward with that. And I didn't mean to really move forward with it. And I was 18. And I saw Belinda give her boyfriend a kiss. But it was a boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a man. Like, she only gave him a peck, and she come back in and apologize. I'm like, I ain't even your sideboard yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all good. But I really didn't mean to go forward with it. It was like, we worked at the same job. It was, but nonetheless, it probably would have been a lot different if he'd have tongued her down. That's probably what he should have did. You know what I'm saying? He would have, he could have, he'd have got me up out of there. He'd have straight got me up out of there if he was just like, nah, hold on. You ain't no peck today. Come here. Hey, yo, Omar, look. Yeah, I was like, oh, all right. Yo, you got it, homie. You got it. You did the right thing. I might have had to pound him out. Like,
let me ask you a question. So when you say PDA, you're not talking about being hugged up or a grab at the ass. You're talking about somebody tonguing down and like extreme groping. You're talking about extreme PDA.
Yeah, it gotta be for me personally. It gotta be a kiss. It can't be a peck. It gotta be a straight. Like, yo, y'all drawing, y'all out, y'all need to get a room. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotcha.
Other than that,
okay. Well then, yeah. This guy, he saw PDA, but it wasn't like, what you're talking about, like all that other stuff. I don't even kiss like that. I really don't even like to kiss.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, everybody don't do the PDA. Like some people do PDA on purpose. Like I know a lot of women that's really into that shit. Like, yo, you gonna PDA me? We PDAing. We going out to PDA.
We have to have a vibe in order to do that. You know what I mean? It has to be like a certain chemistry.
Yeah.
In order for me to just be like, yo, grab my ass real quick and pull my hips in and bite my neck or something,
Yeah. So, not everybody, but everybody doesn't, not everybody has the same qualifications as as me or anybody else. But when I'm saying sloppy seconds, when you have had to ride the bench, but you've seen everybody else get in the game, and you knew some of these players did not have the skills to get in the game, but they got in the game. You had to ride the bench. They got in the game. Now they finally want to give you a chance to get in the game. Now it could be, it can get dirty because maybe everybody else got a chance to get in the game when she or he, had that nice body, had a couple of dollars, when they was really, really of high value, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Now,
right.
She done spit out a couple of puppies. He done had an addiction to pills and shit. You know what I mean? He done got clean, but things just ain't what they used to be. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, like now, that A grade, then it's at least, it might be a B minus, but it sure ain't the A that it used to be. It might be a B minus, but you ain't getting a straight B. This is not not regular wear and tear. So now, that phone ain't ringing like it used to. You know what I mean? People ain't knocking on the door like it used to. People now talking about how fly they used to be. They still got it, but man, you watch them in the prime of their of their existence, and now you got need a little jewelry cleaner on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some silver clean. That type shit. And now they all in. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they had to go through all of that to see the beauty in you. Yeah. Sloppy seconds. You with it?
Nope.
Okay. Somebody gonna be with it. And we talking about the ones exactly. Somebody is gonna be with it, and it may not be you, but we talking to the person that it is. That's all. Now on Instagram, Deneen says sloppy seconds to me is messing with two people in the same day within the same day. I don't know if that's sloppy seconds.
That's something else. There's another name for that.
Yeah. I mean, do they know? I don't know about that. That's like I don't know. There's definitely another word for that though. Now, I've seen chicks get train ran on them. So somebody had to go first. And so
sorry.
And somebody had to go last. And sometimes whoever was second was last. And sometimes the train had a lot more cars in it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man. I always elected to be the caboose. Because I knew that train wasn't going to make it to that stop. Like, oh, man, I can't believe this happened. Like the fuck out of here. Y'all dirty ass niggas. I ain't doing this shit. Nasty ass niggas, yo. so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, basically everybody had sloppy seconds after the first one if he had stamina. Everybody was very second. It was extreme seconds. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a real situation. And some people really just have it in them to wait a person out, weather the storm, whatever you want to call it. They have that tenacity. They have that patience. They gonna stalk their prey until they finally realize. Realize as in gain that victory. Like they not backing out no matter what. So it's a hell of a phenomenon. Yeah, sloppy seconds or worse. Sloppy seconds or worse. Now I've seen it happen. I've definitely seen it happen. At the workplace, it happens. Like
what do you mean?
Okay, like how you have the workplace hoe and the dude that then ran through all of the chicks at work. Then ran through all of them. You know what I'm saying? This is it's almost like he come to work just for that. Been working there for years. And I guess you could say he's had some workplace relationships, but in all reality, he's just been fucking all the chicks that work at the job. I've seen it happen. And I've also seen what happens like when he, a few years down the line, he done ran through 5 to 7 or more of them, and then he actually gets with one of them chicks at work. Some people really go for the workplace romance thing. Some people really go for that. That's their thing. I mean, I've heard the reasoning for it. Like, shoot, I would rather get with somebody at work. At least I know they working. I'm like,
no.
Like, well, I have to agree. They are working.
Yeah, but then when it goes left, your job could be in jeopardy. So yeah, none for me, thanks.
Well, I guess their initial motivation was that, but he working. Can't deny it. Yep. Mm-hmm. He is gainfully employed. Gainfully employed. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So he is. So yeah.
Well, I thought you were going to give me an example of somebody who waited somebody out.
Oh, okay. I can give you an example of that. Okay. Well, let's see. Around the way where I grew up, there was this chick who shall remain unnamed, but her name started with a C. Her name started with a C,
okay.
And Miss C was the flyest chick around the way. Ironically, this is, I'm gonna say this, and it's the true story, but the flyest thing I thought about dealing with her was the fact that she was not light skinned. You know what I'm saying? She was sort of, closer to the dark side, but she was pretty much undisputedly the flyest chick around the way. I'm cutie, the way she dressed, the way she carried herself, all hands down, everybody pretty much agreed. Miss C was that shit. Now, Miss C was involved with, Mr. D. Mr. D.
Right.
And Mr. D was a cool boy. He really was. And it was a crazy situation because they lived across the street from each other. Like, go figure. now they was together for a long time. She was fly. He was, I ain't gonna say he was fly, but he wasn't no cornball, that's for sure. And they was together for a good while all these other dudes really wanted to get with Miss C. But they had to respect Mr. D because he was, he was local, he was cool, he had the hood stamp of approval. So nobody would disrespect. Well, Miss C started getting high. Of course, Mr. D was getting high too, but Miss C started getting high. And Miss C is last time I saw Miss C, she was a mere shell of her 1980 self. You know what I mean? That shit almost brought tears to my eyes. Like, no, Miss C, no. You know what I mean? Like, no. And Miss C looked at me with that twinkle in her eye. And I was like, nah, Miss C, I'm sorry. Nah, but listen, I'm so proud that you done got clean. Because she had got clean. But, it's hard to wash all of that drug dirt off. It don't wash off clean for everybody. For some people, it really washes off clean. For her, it didn't wash off that clean. And I was like, damn. When she go back over her scrapbook, her photo album, she don't see nothing but fly, blah, 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 till you get up into the 90s and that shit, it get dark. You know what I mean? But last time I saw Miss C, she looked at me with that twinkle in her eye, and I was like, hey, Pulaski Town for life, baby.
Did she wind up getting with anybody else?
I don't know.
Who has been waiting for her turn?
I don't know. I don't know. Because, by this time, she wasn't living around the way no more. As a matter of fact, when I saw her, I wasn't living around the way, and it wasn't around the way where I saw her. You know what I'm saying? But her mom and they still live around the way. But yeah, that was a crazy situation. I don't know who else might have got with her, you know what I mean, during that time, because I moved from around there, and after the Miss Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, in the Chinese store days, it was, you know what I'm saying, it just, you don't keep up as well, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I know that there were cats that probably wanted to come off the bench or did. You know what I'm saying? It just, that offer, that package just wasn't what it was. It just wasn't what it was. And believe me, it was a dope package. It was crazy. Because I was proud that she was the flyest chick around the way. I was like, yeah, Miss C. Because she was cool. But yeah, other than that, in college, I've seen it. I saw that. And I saw it happen a lot of times. Chicks would get loose in college. You know what I mean? Up in Penn State, they would get loose. And I remember my man. Okay, I got another example. My man saw this Indian chick. She was Eastern India, with a name that rhymes with Meena, Beena, Sina, Tina, Keena, Sheena, because all them Indian chicks are named that, Beena, Meena. Yeah. Anyway, so all the black dudes ran through this chick. And I'm like, you gotta know. You know what I mean? You gotta know. But by this boy's senior year, he was trying to wife her. And we was all looking like, I mean, it made sense. and it made sense in some ways. Like it made sense in that we all knew what she was working with. Plus, she had a couple of dollars, and she was, car, cash, ass. You know what I mean? She was cute and all of that. So, but we looking like you can't. What? You gonna like? Yo, you ain't gotta do this. And he did it. And he did it.
Damn, that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah, he was really into it. They called themselves being engaged from what I understood. But it all fell through because she wound up fucking with one of the boys from before, and he found out. And he was type heartbroken. So his sloppy seconds still died a horrible death. So,
well,
yeah, he lived though.
I didn't know this tonight's show was gonna be so sad.
Oh, it wasn't sad. After all, it wasn't me. Shoot, I mean, people can listen. People complain about relationships going bad all the time when things don't work out, and at the end of the day, you had fun. There were good times. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to acknowledge them, but you was there when the party was when the party was going well. You know what I'm saying?
When the party was in full swing. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah, so it go the way it go. It go the way it go though. But I understand. Sloppy seconds. Like, yeah, I mean, you can't reasonably expect to be a full-fledged adult and expect nobody to have ever had had some type of past. That's not realistic. However, I guess you figure when it's your turn, it's your turn. But I just don't think that it's a good idea if you witness everybody else having a turn, before you get yours. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know that I would be able to handle that. I don't know if I can handle that. Like all up in my face with I don't know. I mean, my imagination is already pretty hefty anyway. But just to have the slobbing and the groping, believe it or not, the groping doesn't bother me or wouldn't bother me, because I expect for my man or a man to just come grab a piece, boom. But the whole, I don't know.
Yeah, because like the kiss changes everything. Like a stranger on the subway can touch your ass. You know what I mean? But if he grab your face and kiss it and you go and you get into it, like, hey, wait a minute. Do y'all know each other? So unfair. So yeah, I don't know if I think it's a good thing for you to, witness all of that. That's a little heavy. That's just a little heavy. So yeah. But it happens all the time. Just like I was talking about Miss C, certain people used to have it so fly back in the day, and now they ain't got it like that no more. They don't have it like that no more. And now they ready. Now they ready to give everybody a shot. Like, nah. You know what I mean? Where was you? Where was you when we was shooting free throws in the gym? You was over there in the bleachers kissing. That's where you were. But there are a segment of people out there that have waited it out and will continue to do so. Like, I don't care how long it takes. I'm a get mine.
If you keep in touch with people from high school, like I know there are people from high school who have flirted with me and try to create their sloppy second opportunity. And I went out with this guy in high school. Everybody knew, like there was PDA, and so there was no doubt about it. And these people, we're friends on Facebook. We have each other's numbers and things like that. Every once in a while, they try their hand at it over the years. So they're just waiting for their shot. And I'm like, man, no thanks. I don't say it like that. I just kind of, gloss over it and keep it moving. But I think that you'll find a lot of that from high school relationships or, high school friendships. People have been like, man, I've been trying to get with you. This one guy, like, I had the biggest crush on you from 10th grade to 12th grade. I'm like, what? Get out of here. I never knew. Oh, well. that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because I know you know what I was doing.
Yeah, when that ship is just sailed. When the ship is sailed, it's sailed. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes there's somebody that's like, nope, I'll just wade here in the water until the ship comes by again and throws me a life raft. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it really changes the game when you have to bear witness to somebody that you really want to be with somebody else. Straight PDA, like, and it's one thing if it's one person, but even that can hurt because that can go on for years. You know what I'm saying? Especially for people who waiting for somebody to fall off. Like, yo, they're about to break up. It's like the rumors of them breaking up and it don't be happening. You like, come on. He's cheating on you. I hope. He's not the one for you. He's not. I am. So, yeah. Shit is rough. Shit is rough, man. So yeah. But there are people that are in that situation. They are willing to give it that time, especially when there's still communication, there's still connection, there's still they still running together somewhat. You know what I mean? It can make it a lot tougher to break those strings, because not that the person is necessarily leading them on, but they're not brushing them away either. They're not telling them, well, listen, I'm doing this thing over here, so it's probably not even a good idea for us to be keeping in contact that way, because I know how you feel about me and I don't want to blah, 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 blah. But no, that's not what's
leaving them on a string.
It may not necessarily be that directly, but as long as you're not being mean to them, some people take that as, well, I still got a shot.
Yep.
If she ain't want me around in no kind of way, she would have told me so and told me to beat it. Get out of the way. Get away. She ain't do that. So well, I'm gonna just put my uniform on. I don't know if I'm playing today, but I know this. I ain't gonna have to go get my sneakers if I get in the game today. I know that shit. Nigga, you're running around here with these breakaway sweatpants. Yeah, I'm saying. The buttons. The straight button jaws. The snaps. God. The snaps. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like, motherfucker, are you wearing the Dr. J Converse? The leather Converse hot top? Where the fuck you get that? No, not Chuck Taylor. You got the leather Converse with the red star on the side of the six. You know what I mean? Straight Dr. J. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You on that shit. Like, well, I'ma just be ready to play today. I'm just be ready to play. I don't know if I'm playing, but I'm ready. I'll be ready to play. 6 man like a motherfucker, boy.
That visual was killing me.
Yeah, it is 2020. This motherfucker got on a pair. It's a 1978 leather Converse. The fucking breakaway pants. He got the 80s basketball shoes. I'm trying short as shit. You know what I mean? The balls all up in the shorts. Like, what you doing? What you doing? Like, there's no doubt that he has on a pair of briefs under there. Boxers didn't used to fit up under them shits. This was before gray sweatpants. This was definitely before the ball shorts era. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So it is what it is. It is what it is up in him. So that's what we working with. I don't know. Sloppy seconds, baby. Sloppy seconds.
I don't know. I think I have too much pride to see something like that. To see somebody that I want all mixed up and engrossed, you know, and then it'll be like, oh, pick me next. Yeah, If we gonna get together, we gonna get together. I'm no fool. I'm not naive. You know, so naive to think that you haven't been with somebody else. But yeah, I don't want to. As much as I like a live show, I don't like that live show with somebody that I want. So you take that for what you want. But I'm just saying.
I understand. It's a rocky situation. Not everybody is built for that. But for those who are built for that, it's a different type of perseverance. It's a different type of perseverance. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is all right. All right.
Well, I gotta get up out of here, but I thank you so much for having me on. It's always a pleasure.
Well, I thank you back, and you're welcome back.
I thank you more.
Picture that. All right. You have a great night, and I shall holla.
Thank you.
All right, peace.
All right. Bye.
All right. We're going to do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious September 2nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Savoy Build and Destroy. Savoy Wilkins turning 58 years old today. And Sadina Edie turning 58 years old today. And Malone Annie, or that's probably Annie Malone. And also she turning 55 years old today. And Francine Jacobs turning 68 years old today. And Shantae, or maybe that's Shantae. Happy birthday to you. And Keisha Hall turning 35 years old today. And Nija Selby Nigel Selby turning 51 years old today, and Ebony Thompson. Happy birthday to you. And Latoya Featherson. Happy birthday to you. And Angela Young Tillman. Happy birthday to you. And Sharika Monique Whitney turning 31 years old today. And Valerie Labar Johnson. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious September 2nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember. Yo, man, sloppy seconds. I mean, that's what we doing, sloppy seconds. I don't know. Listen, even though it may sound terrible, for some people, they are really good at concentrating on nothing except for what they want. And these are the people who get what they want in their lives. You know, it's an interesting thing. Anybody who has pets and anybody who deals with animals know that the one thing that I see and that they may see that separates human beings from animals is that animals do not give a fuck about pride. They never allow their pride to get in the way of getting what they want. They never let humiliation get in the way of what they want. And normally all they want is food and affection. And, you know, the only way that they get offended is if you're mean to them to the point where you shoo them away or neglect them. Other than that, they will come back time and time again and let you know exactly what they want. Human beings will go around, beat around the bush, and act like they don't want something that they want bad as fuck and just wait for their opportunity to get it. Animals don't do that. Animals be like, shit. Yo, I need that soup bone. Look, I'm willing to do this for it. So as human beings, we let our pride get in the way of the things that we want all the time, and we wind up never getting them. So the person that goes for the sloppy seconds or whatever it is, that's that animal. That's that animal that said, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about this. It doesn't matter how anybody else feels about it. I want this and I ain't stopping until I get it. I want this and I ain't stopping until I get it. I want this and I ain't stopping until I get it. Ain't nobody gonna discourage me. I ain't with it. So there's a lot to be said for that. It's all good, man. Listen, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share this show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all back to life. I hope that y'all enjoyed listening to the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it. And it is what it is, and it is what it is, what it is, and we out. So, Blog Talk, where's my damn cursor? Okay, Blog Talk, we got to get you on up out of here. We say peace. And for my Instagrammers, Radio. Goodbye. And for my Instagrammers, Five Slammer Jammer, thanks for letting me come through and exercise my grammar. Peace. And for my YouTubers, y'all know just how we do, but I'm glad to be here, but I see you later, my boobers. Peace. Yes.